sound, that's why. Alrighty. We headed into this base. Got the hallway. Very important hallway. Meat pillar. Very important meat pillar. All very important. It's all just one very important base. Got the waystone room with a wild bat. I guess he just lives here now. The staircase. Completely normal staircase. Got the vents. The vents, that's the entrance to the vents. We'll go in there later. It's a beautiful thing to say for later. Got the villagers. Got 8 million more villagers. There's 316 singular villagers in there. We got the tiny chest. It's kind of gay. We've got the portal room with the altar. You know, very important, very important. That's how you do your vaults. Okay. We're back in the hallway. It's a very important hallway. Leads everywhere. Hey, look, that's a very normal staircase. Once again, a very important distinction to make. Then we got the viewing window into a beautiful place that we'll touch on later. When we go further up, I'm back into the hallway because the hallway leads everywhere. And now we're in the storage area. Storage, I've got an anvil, I've got some shulker boxes. Don't worry about that, we'll come back to that. The warp plate. Because this leads to the crafting room, because the crafting room is in the storage room, and the storage room is in the crafting room, but that's nothing. We've got an elevator here, which is very convenient. We got more of the storage, and you can actually see what that thing that I interacted with earlier is supposed to be. We got big iron chest and big copper chest. Got another completely normal staircase. Remember, very important distinction. Very important. We've got the botany pot. With the botany pots, you know, shall be. I'm still a work in progress. There's going to be many more pots of both sizes and one of a larger size, you know, shall be. Okay. So we're going to touch on this now. Turn off magnet. I think I will. Just this one time though. We've got the Volcania room. We got a blaze spawner. The potatoes. We love the potatoes. The flowers. They hunger. They eat my XP. Very rude. But I think they're hungry. Oh right. Everything leads back to the storage room. Can't forget that. Back to the hallway because it leads everywhere. Alright. And now we're on to a completely, totally normal set of staircases. And then staircases. Staircases. And they lead into more staircases because, you know, they're very important. The staircases, of course, lead into the crafting room. With a very painful maraca. They killed a mariachi cockroach. I can't believe they would do that. And then we go on to the real, like, owner of this base. You know, they left us a book. Passage and Penitence. I haven't figured out how to read it. Supposedly the cube left enough clues in there for me to be able to read it, but kind of stupid. Okay, we go down. And we meet the cube. Oh. He's talking to the cube. Nothing. Of course, the cube loves us. But that's neither here nor there. He was reaching out. That's fun. But anyways, on the topic of the storage room and the crafting room, remember, the crafting room is in the storage room, and the storage room is in the crafting room. So, if you ever get lost, how you find your way. Oh, excuse me. Okay. And now we need to go back to the staircase for one last thing. And then I'll show you the other stuff that I promised I would touch on later. Oh, going the wrong staircase. That can lead to disaster. We got the cage room. The thing on these cages is constantly producing into these drawers, and then that all goes into my storage. Now we got bees, because we love bees. Well, it's bee and then bees, you know? But, you know, it's pretty clear, pretty straightforward. Bees, you know? And then we go back. We go all the way back. All the way back. On through here. Into the vents. Because, you know, the vents have to have something in them. Very important. And you get to the furnace room. Which, of course, is full of furnace. And one crafting table. Because, you know, you need to craft when you're furnacing. But actually, I'm lying. There's a furnace. But of course, you need a crafting table. So behind this furnace is a crafting table. But I lied again, because behind that crafting table is a furnace. And then last, but most certainly the least, because it's not completed, is the farm room. And a meat pillar. Those meat pillars just keep showing up. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. But that's where we'll leave it off. And of course, remember, the cube consumes.